hearing I don't know if I've ever heard Grandpa Dan talking to the cats like that. Okay, pop out the jet. It is Monday night, and I'm here. Where else would I be? Anywho, it is Monday night. We have 2 full weeks left in 2023. 2022. I'm already a year ahead. Where's my drink? And I haven't even started yet. There we go. All right. So the plan today is to try to figure out what I'll be doing next year. What I want to do with the channel, what I want to do with the blog. So, got a notebook. Got a new pen, hopefully. And we'll go over some ideas on how we're going to make everything work next year. Hey, Holliston, how's it going? Hey, look, I'm live. No shit. Well, wonders never cease. Anywho, so yeah, we're going to do some brainstorming. I just don't know where to start. So, I know that a lot of people subscribe to this channel looking for stuff regarding Text Broker. In fact, that's where most of my subscribers have come from. Unfortunately, I outgrew Text Broker. I don't do a lot of Text Broker stuff anymore, mostly because I have some amazing personal clients that pay me quite well. So, I just don't know what to do with my the content mill stuff. Hey, Diana. Not too bad. Hope you're doing well. I am doing great, Austin. Better than average. Diana says, you will be so proud of me. I'm eating a can of soup for dinner. Psh, there you go. Hey, soup is awesome. In fact, I lost the vast majority of the first 40 pounds off of eating Progresso for lunch and dinner. That's all I had for like 3 months. But I like Progresso soup. Problem with the soup, though, is it often has a lot of sodium to it, so you want to be kind of careful with that. If you have that kind of a problem, which I never do, because I'm always hydrated. Aside from liquor. Anyway. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of videos and blog posts would be the most interesting. So I figured I'll tap you guys to see if you guys can help me come up with some ideas for how we're going to tackle 2023. First of all, 2023 is going to be my year of the book. So no matter what, I am putting way more effort into writing. I want to finish editing Kingmaker. I want to finish rewriting 7 and then start book 2. So those are, no matter what, that's what's going to happen. But I'm more interested in what kind of side stuff I'll do, like the blog posts or videos. Hey, KDC, how's it going, buddy? And Neo, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I am wired. I don't know why. I've been like hyperactive all day. Ish. Can't say all day. I kind of pittered out earlier, but I'm feeling pretty energized. Maybe it's the Santa hat. I don't know. So, yeah. So what do you think? What kind of stuff can I do? The only issue I have is I don't have a clean bowl. I have to eat it out of the pan. Hell, out camping, we just do the can in the fire. Just eat it right out of the can. It even comes with its own cup. Clean a bowl. It takes 30 seconds to wash a bowl. Anywho, yeah. So, it's cold as heck outside. I don't like the winter anymore. I love winter. I love snow. I love Christmas. I love the holidays. Always have. Even despite having a very rough couple of years around this time of year, I still am determined to have to be happy. So just anyway, I'm making the decision to make the most of it. But yeah, it's 36 degrees right now in Denver, and apparently we have a cold front coming in that's going to stretch all the way down to Texas. Good times. Apparently it's supposed to be below 0 here, so not looking forward to that, but hey, I have a brick house, and a decent heating system. So I'm good to go. Bring it on. We normally don't get our snows until February anyway, so yay. Me too. Good decision. Ain't it though? That's, I've making the decision to have a great Christmas holiday. I've got the girls coming down probably tomorrow, and then my son and his girlfriend, I guess. I don't know what they are. Coming down on Friday. So, gonna have a house full, which is awesome. I got all my house decorated. I got all my lights up. I even got the new solar charging lights that are outside. They're kind of cool. They're not like super bright, but they're solar charging, and the strand is like 85 feet. So I was able to wrap them all the way around my porch, and then all the way across the house, down the other side, and I had extra. So it's kind of cool. It'll charge throughout the entire day, automatically turns on and off, and yeah, keeps a good charge throughout the night. It's pretty cool. I am quite pleased. In fact, I might write a review about it on Practically Living Green. So, but yeah, that's pretty awesome. Sam's not here tonight because she wanted to go watch Avatar, Blue Avatar in the water. So, my girls would get that joke, but anyway, which is fine because it's my show. Anyway, so what do you guys think? What kind of content should we do this coming up this coming up year? I know we've got 2 weeks, but I like to go through and plan out some stuff. Use some keyword research tools, maybe. Like, I really like Rank Tracker. I might actually pay for it. The free version's okay, it just doesn't save. But it goes pretty deep into detail. I like Rank Tracker quite a bit. KDC says, "Did I tell you that I bumped into my old best friend at the studio? Haven't seen him in a long time." Oh, awesome. Cool. I'd be pretty amazed if I bumped into any of my friends. They're all in Utah. He's getting married. His wife soon. His soon-to-be wife wanted to get dance lessons for their wedding. Awesome. You are their teacher. That's pretty cool, dude. Awesome possum. Yeah. So anywho, I'm not even gonna worry about writing down Kingmaker, and I got a whiteboard. 7, because those are no matter what. And as soon as I get done rewriting 7, I'm gonna dump that whole time into finishing writing. Well, I'm hoping to have Kingmaker done before that, but instead of an hour on one book, an hour on another, I want to do 2 hours for each book. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Maybe. Then I would like to get Despair going again. I want to record it on Thursday and get back to writing it on Mondays. And then I have the story on Inkitt that I would like to finish. Yeah, I've been reeling back on quite a few of the projects I was working on, like the vocal thing. After 2.5 weeks of doing vocal, my views on it are still crap, and so I decided I canceled the Vocal Plus membership because I never use it. And I don't know, the time that I spend on vocal is about 3 hours a week. I could have wrote a whole blog post for WriterSanctuary, which probably would have made 2 cents a day as opposed to 2 cents a week. So I don't think vocal is good for me. So I don't know. I can't figure it out. Also, my annual review for my copywriting job is this week. Awesome. Yeah, I don't get reviews. I just renegotiate my contract, which I should be doing here soon. Time for a pay raise. Exactly. I know I am. Been doing the same job for 3 years now, and we've only had one bump so far, so I'm gonna try negotiating some boost in pay for myself and my other writer. So Good times. Hey, Ron, how's it going, buddy? Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of at a loss of what kind of videos to make now because I don't do a lot of text broker stuff anymore. I have no interest in doing content mills, mostly because I get paid quite a bit for what I do. And if I go back to writing for content mills, then I'll have to cut down on a lot of the extra stuff that I've been doing, like the blogs or finishing my book. So I decided not to do that. So let's see. Are you familiar with draft to digital? No, I'm not. But I will write it down and take a look at it, I guess. Also, keep in mind that I have no interest ever in doing anything that has anything related to AI. Never happen. Ever. Do it for the nice mattress you want. Yeah. Right? No, for now though, I can sleep on a brick. But yeah. I think if I renegotiate my contract, I know I'm not going to spend the money on a mattress. I'll spend the money on stuff I need. Like, I do need a new computer. I wouldn't mind having a brand new camera for the YouTube channel, so I'm using a webcam for shit's sakes. I would like to get an office. I'm tired of doing the videos from my bedroom. But I can't necessarily kick Sam out of my office, so... Draft Digital has a free formatting tool that is supposed to be quite good. Cool. Draft to Digital. I will check it out. Is that like a .com? I could probably Google it. I will check it out, though. So is it kind of like Kindle Create? I hope not. It's been a while since I used Kindle Create. Actually, a little over a year since I published A Freelancer's Tale. And when I used Kindle Create to do it, it was buggy as shit. They've probably fixed it since then, but yeah, no. But I will check out Draft to Digital. If it's anything like that, I'm trying to create a list of writing apps specifically for authors. I love Readsy, and so anything I come across is going to have its work cut out for it. I still want to try Atticus, so that's on. I'm hoping I could try it with the next book. Like I did Kingmaker with Readsy. I want to write Fury with Atticus, so that'll probably be the next thing I do. A nice mattress could be life-changing. It could help you get better sleep and perform better throughout the day. Anything would be helpful. Sleep is for the weak. Dave Chesson wrote a review about it and had only good things to say about it. Cool. I will check it out. What sounds fun? Having a nice mattress? Right? At this point, I could throw away my bed and sleep on the floor with a sleeping bag and get a better night's sleep. I would love to read a blog on how you negotiate your contract fees. Yeah, I can do that. I did one recently about how much to charge for a 500-word post, but I might change that. I wrote that a while ago, so I might revamp it. But the way I charge fees is different than a lot of people. I look at it per how much I could make per hour while I'm doing it. So thanks to the elaborate spreadsheet that I have that shows me exactly how much I make per hour and how long it takes any project for me to do, I know exactly how much that I can charge per hour and still make a reasonable rate. So I don't know, there's a lot of people that like jack up the price, and there's a lot of clients out there that'll pay it. That's fine. I'm a little different though. I'm not. I don't want to say I'm not greedy, because that makes other people look bad. What it is that I'm not driven by tons of money, to be honest. I know I should be, especially since I complain about my bed, my office all the time. But I don't like charging people more than what I think is fair, and so um, I don't know. I could do that, but I'm still, I don't know. I feel weird about charging more than like $40 an hour for what I do. I get paid way more than that right now. But I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I'm going to publish my next ebook using Draft to Digital. Cool. Then I will definitely check it out. Is it? It doesn't have like a cap on the words, does it? Because I know, like with what's the one I just recently did? Campfire. Campfire only lets you save one project and can only save up to 25,000 words unless you upgrade. Cool thing about Campfire, though, is that you can pay for the services that you use, and they're actually fairly cheap per month. So Campfire's not too bad. I do like how you have all your little side notes and stuff that goes with it, but it looks like it was more geared towards people who want to write RPG modules or fantasy books, like I do. So Campfire's not too bad, but I just don't like that I can only save up to 25,000 words and I have to upgrade. But like I said, it's only like a month to upgrade, so I don't know. I heard to ask for a $5 increase per hour. I'm going to shoot for that for my annual review. $5 more per hour. Depends on how many hours you put in. That might be a bit much, but it does give you wiggle room for negotiation. That's called haggling. Michael, you need to get a good mattress. It's worth spending the money. You do not want chronic pain issues. Pfft, I'm 46 years old. I already have chronic pain issues. I've been living with chronic pain issues for 10 years. It's all good. I just chalk it up to life happens. So I'll give Draft to Digital a good look to see. So far I've got Readsy, Campfire. I still have to finish going through Scrivener. Scrivener looks pretty good, but it does have a learning curve to it. It's quite more advanced than some of the other ones that are out there. So, but Scrivener does have I do like the notepad that's on Scrivener. And if you learn how to do all the cool little coding whatever's in Scrivener, it actually has quite a bit to it, but it's not as beginner friendly as something like Readsy or Campfire. Even Campfire, it took me forever to figure out where the front and back matter was in Campfire. They could have made that a way better layout, but it is what it is. Let's see. All right, well, that's your choice. Yeah. I would rather have glasses. So that's my next purchase is a pair of glasses so I can actually read what the hell you guys are typing to me. My ebook is titled The Story of David and Goliath. I thought they already put that in the Bible. Are you rewriting? Oh, is it? Is that nonfiction about the Bible? I love how you call the Bible nonfiction. I want you to sleep well this Christmas. Yeah. I'll live. I haven't slept in 30 years, so I don't think it matters. You really need to take care of your health. Yeah. I should talk. Yeah, right? I do take care of my health. Actually, it should be more take care of yourself, but I do. I'm still alive. I'm breathing. I'm just tired all the time. It's all good. What it is I should drink more, because on nights I drink, I sleep like a baby. Or I should go back to drinking sleepy time tea will usually put me out pretty well. So, but first thing is first is glasses. That's number one. It is a study on the events that transpired that day. Interesting. a historical representation. If it actually happened, though. That's the funny thing about things that happened 2,000 years ago. Is you're taking the word of books that have been translated and retranslated throughout, well, 2 millennia. So, but you know, if that's what works for you. Sleepy Time Tea, what's that? It's by Celestial Seasonings. Sleepy Time Tea is chamomile and a few other things. I usually like to get the extra or the, what's the other one? There's like 2 versions, or technically there's like 3 versions of Sleepy Time. Sleepy Time just basic, then you have the extra, and then you have something else. The immune booster. And the immune booster is one that I like. That's one that'll put me out. So, the extra doesn't do too bad of a job either. I used 2 of the immune booster Sleepy Time teas when I was living in LA, and that was a mistake. I don't ever drink 2 bags. I slept for 10 hours, and I was groggy as shit when I got up. Yeah, it worked. It worked really well. Almost slept through my job. So yeah, one tea bag will do it. Anywho, so what kind of ideas we got for videos, you think? What kind of things would you guys like to watch? Because judging by the viewership, you don't. Well, I bet some of you probably do, but I just don't know what to do if it's not related to Textbooker. Like I'm telling you, the vast majority of people that subscribe to the channel do so because of Textbooker videos. I haven't done Textbooker in like 2 years. It's all viable information. I love Textbroker. It'll still always have a special place in my heart because that's how I got started in the first place. If it wasn't for Textbroker, I wouldn't do what I do today. So, yeah, I will promote the hell out of them, but I don't really use it all that much anymore. I think I made all the videos that really pertain to it, really. Everybody asks me what to do when there's no work. I'm like, well, I've done lots of videos and blog posts about that as well. Because I didn't just use Textbroker. I was using Textbroker, Writer Access, and Fiverr at the same time. I just bounced back and forth until I got to the point where I had so many direct orders and so many team orders that I never needed anything else aside from Textbroker. And then in 2017, when I started getting my own private clients, I started using Textbroker less and less. So I kind of feel bad, but I've outgrown it. Don't try to make a career out of Textbroker because there's so much more out there. Textbroker is great to get you some practice, get you some cash, and some real life experience dealing with a menagerie of clients, but always shoot for greater game. I was going somewhere with that and it just derailed. So yeah, never settle. Good news is that I started going off my anxiety meds. I'm feeling a difference already. I'm already more anxious and irritated. Well, how the hell is that good news? I'm having a great time. I'm anxious and irritable, but I'm happy. Were you just being facetious? D2D doesn't charge for formatting or updating your books. Cool. So it's kind of like, it is kind of like Kindle Create then, because Kindle Create doesn't charge. Readsy's free to convert books as well. So I will definitely check it out. Lonesome Lenny, greetings from south of Boston. Greetings from northeast of Denver. How's it going, Lenny? Haven't seen you in a while. Or just stick with what you're doing now. Don't use Textbroker like you once did. Some people are putting out videos for Textbroker without up-to-date information. Yeah, see, I won't do that. Everything I create, whether it's on the blog or on the YouTube channel, are things that I'm actually going through, that I've done myself, and you know, there's really nothing for me to say about textbook. I haven't used it in 2 years, and so I refuse to just blow smoke up your ass. Um, right now, I have a pretty good life of doing. I have my two major clients, and I make enough to pay my mortgage. So, and it gives me time to work on my other projects like the books. So, I just, uh, I just don't know what to create now. I feel like I'm letting people down. You're not listening. Go off medicine. Going off medicine is good. I'm learning how to deal with my problems. Okay, but sometimes medication helps. you're really, you're really food at writing blogs. Good, I hope. You're really food at writing blogs. Perhaps create videos and tell people how to write your blogs. I've done that. Nobody watches them. Been busy. Cool. I would like to know how you write blogs so fast. I think I've done several of those as well. I'll put down blogging content though. Like I have a series on WriterSanctuary.com. It's the creating content, and I walk through everything from title to conclusion and everything in between. And I guess I can update that or do something more with it. I don't think I have a video version of that. Maybe I should do that. Michael is a low-key robot. I don't know if I'm a robot. I'm a fucking machine. That's what, like, I commented on Megan Grant's channel the other day. I can't remember what the question was, but she had a community post. And so, something about maybe, I think it was about goals or something. I brought up how I write more than 4,000 words a day, and my goal is to break my record for word processing words in a year. And she's like, "You are a machine. I don't have any idea how you write as much content as you do." Like, sometimes I don't either. I don't know, when I get focused, I just get in the zone and just, I can do a 2,500 word blog post inside of 2 hours, thoroughly researched with backlinks going to statistics and facts, and I can write a whole listicle. I'm just good. I've been doing it since 2012, and it just got better and better over time. I've always been a fast typer, though. A typist. My last typing test was 68 words a minute with 99% accuracy, and I wasn't wearing my glasses that day, so I probably could have scored a lot higher. But yeah. I would also like to watch videos on how you conduct research for your content. See, then I'd have to show my office then. My desk is a mess. It normally is, all the time. But I have my second monitor up here, right here, and I have one tab where I do all my research on, and then I have the other screen is where I write all the content. And so I can type and read through the research as I'm going. I'm telling you, adding a second monitor made a huge difference in how much I got paid per hour because I could do way more work. So that was beneficial. Yeah, well, it's not helping me anymore. Well, you know, sometimes medications don't. I know they tried to put me on lithium and Escalith and Lithobid back 30 years ago. It didn't do anything to me. It just, cup of coffee did more. Here's another name when I publish books like David and Goliath. Dave Chesson says it is the best to use different names for different genres. I don't know if I would ever go that far, to be honest. I branded my name. I'm proud of my name, and I'm going to write everything under my name. That's why when you research my name in Google, I own like the first 3 pages of results on everything I do. That's everything on WriterSanctuary, all the social media, all 3 of my major blogs, Green Geeks' work. I mean, I'm all over Google, so I'm a publicity whore. Another good video is how you come up with inspiration for books. See, and that's another one though. That's I don't know if I could do that because like we were talking about it before. Where do I get my ideas? I'm like, it helps that you're twisted and morbid. It's like they just come to me. I never have writer's block when it comes to creative stuff. There's times where I slow down and I try to think, okay, where do I want the rest of the story to go? But it never lasts longer than 5 minutes. Um, I'm That's just how my brain works, which is why I have a whole folder full of things I want to write. But yeah, I don't know. It's not like anything in particular is inspirational. I just write. Sometimes I'll be watching. Oh, well, okay, that's not entirely true because, like, I'll be watching something on um, a documentary, and if there's an unknown, if like unexplained mystery, an unknown mystery or anything like that, my imagination will fill in the blanks instantly, and that's where a lot of my. It's actually where a lot of Seven came from. So, um, I guess yeah, okay, I could probably do an inspiration for writing. Could probably do something like that for blogs too. But yeah, like I love ancient history stuff, and if we don't have a scientific reason for it, I will make one. Musicians call it playing in the zone. Yeah, I'm telling you. Anything that would help spread writers. Make sure, hold on. Okay, anything that would help spread writers actually writing blogs and not relying on AI is the content that we need. Yes, AI bad. Especially since I still suspect Google, one of the reasons why Google is now pushing people right for people is because of AI. Now, they're not going to come right out and say it, but the changes they've made, if you read between the lines, they're targeting AI. So if Google has you in your site, you're pretty much done. Now, I can't prove that, but I have seen a few things that kind of pop a few questions here and there for not just on my blogs, but for my clients as well. And so, yeah, um, AI bad. Underline it. I am anti AI for everything. I can't even say that I'm anti technology because I used to run a computer shop, but I can't stand my phone. There's just some things nowadays that are just too far, I think. Like, my daughter loves the fact that she can call up DoorDash. I will never use DoorDash because I will get up off my ass and go shopping. Now, there's some instances like Sam and I talked about the other night where DoorDash is kind of useful. Like if you have COVID and you can't go outside, then having medication brought to you, that's one thing. But just to bring home your shopping, Jesus, get off your ass. I hate DoorDash. Hate the idea of that kind of stuff. And buying your meals, like that's another one that sets me off. Learn how to cook. I have like 6 cookbooks in my kitchen. I love cooking. It saves so much more money. Anyway, we're going on a rant against technology here. Yeah, I'll be the first one that AI comes after to kill. Also going to writing workshops in person can help you grow your channel, networking, and you can get more ideas for videos. Yeah, but then I'd have to leave the house. I don't know if I'd want to. You gotta make me leave the house, writing. You know what? Nope, this is what it's all about. Writing workshops, question mark. I know that we have a lot of that kind of stuff here in Denver, so. I don't know. Last time I made the decision to go out and be social and make a year, the year of going out, we got struck by a pandemic. I'm just worried that if I make that same commitment, something else will happen. Now, I'll see if I can get out of the damn house. Made some progress streaming. Awesome. Yeah, what about your podcast? You had a podcast, right? And I have checked out, I think it was your website that I checked out. That was really cool. I believe. I enjoy baking bread, trying to come up with a recipe that works for me. That would be my daughter. If everybody was here, she could probably talk up a storm with bread for you or with you. She loves bread. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah, okay. I did check out your website. That's right. That's right. I remember because you sent it to me, and I did look at it. It's kind of cool. I like. I don't know if you want me to talk about it on the channel or not, but I like the premise behind it. Um, it is kind of. It's really. I think it's a cool website. So a little bit different. Because you do just focus on the one aspect of it, but it is like the story behind it was it was kind of heart wrenching. It was so yeah. I think it's awesome that you're doing that. You said you missed the social interaction with coworkers. Writing workshops is a close second. Yeah, but then I'd have to meet people. Coworkers already know who I am. Getting some great feedback. That's cool. That's pretty exciting. Ow. Ow, what the hell? Oh, I hurt my toe on something. Ooh, like the joint. Ouch. That's not good. Oh, yeah, I know. I will go out. I'll look up some and see. Like I want to do WordCamp, or not WordCamp. Oh no, that's right. Okay, so I want to do WordPress meetups, but so far they're only doing them online. They used to do them at the library, and I'm kind of hoping that someday we go back to doing them in person because I am against social media. I'm not going to answer that, so I don't know how to. Quiet, quiet. There we go. I'm live. Um, but anyway, I want to do meetups in Denver at the library, but I already said that. Wow, this like fucked me up. I hate when people do that. Anyway, um, social media can only go so far. That's where I was going. Like I have a lot of people that I communicate with on Slack on a daily basis, but it just isn't the same. Um, no social media will be. Humans are inherently social creatures. We have to be in each other's presence. It's not just a, oh, look, I'm on camera type of thing. No, you need that human interaction. I think that's a big part of what's wrong with the world today is that too many people are spending too much time with their online friends and not actually going out and making any. So I would like to go out and make some. I am a hermit, but I do miss human interaction. I miss getting coffee at a 7-Eleven and driving to work. Well, I've been doing this for a long time, so I've been social distancing before it was cool. Um, since 2013 is when I quit. February 2013 is when I quit the school district, and I've been working from home ever since. And so I really miss the silly things. I miss driving out to work. I miss commuting. I miss driving. Not right. Well, I kind of do, but driving usually works up my blood pressure just a bit. But I miss that kind of stuff. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to is getting an external office. So Michael, 2023, the year of going outside and be social. Meteor comes falling down from the sky. I'm telling you. Last time I said 2020, I'm going to go out and be more social. I'm going to meet more people. And then everything closes February. So, like, well, that kind of sucked the wind out of my sails. I agree. Yeah. Austin says, if it's Android, press volume down one time and it'll shut up, but will keep ringing on their end. Oh, I didn't know that. See, I'm telling you, I don't like my phone. I don't use phones. The only reason why I have my phone is so that my daughter can get in touch with me. Like, I don't even have my voicemail set up, and Dad called me a savage. I'm like, why? If I want to talk to you, I'll answer. If I don't want to talk to you, I don't care if you leave a message. It's my way of telling you, I don't care. I'm funny that way, I guess. Same with the email, too. Yeah. Anywho. But yeah, anyway. So I will go out and do more stuff. And you know what? I need to leave the house anyway. I would like to do more with my Instagram account. But, I work from home. I'm a writer from home. All I have is cats. So here's a picture of my cat today. Here's a selfie of me and my cat today. Here's a picture of my monitor today. I don't know what to take pictures of. So I think I need to get out of the house more. I would love to take a picture at Barnes & Noble with my book on the shelf. That'd be fucking amazing. Of course, I have to get that fixed at Barnes & Noble. Let me write that down so I don't forget. And Noble account fix. Exclamation point. The girl I'm dating doesn't have her voicemail set up. I'm telling you, I don't either. I have no interest in setting up my voicemail. I don't know how to feel about that. What? I think, I have no interest in hearing messages. If my phone is with me all the time, and if it's not somebody that I know, I don't care. So I'm not going to listen to your message anyway. No matter what. So it's pointless to set it up. And nowadays, when everybody else has voicemail, I think to me, not having one set up is giving everybody the finger. So that's my way of sticking it to the man. Ish. I don't know. I delete every voicemail I get. If it's that important, people can text me. Exactly. You can text me. You can call me. You can email me. You can social media me. I pay quite a bit more attention to Twitter than anything, mostly because I follow a lot of authors and writers on Twitter, and so I'm far more active on Twitter than anything else. And so, like, I have Twitter open up on my browser on the screen, and so that's a great way to get a hold of me. There's all kinds of ways. I just don't want to worry about a voicemail, because no matter what, I will forget that it's there. Like, well, that's an EverQuest. But we were playing a game, Sam and I play a game called EverQuest, and there's 42 messages in that game in my mailbox from when I first started playing back in 2003. I don't care. So I don't read email or messages. That's how I feel about voicemail. She's a very traditional girl and kind of old-fashioned. Well, there you go. See? I didn't have voicemail when I was growing up. I don't need it now. There's a lot of people, like, nowadays, like, man, like, when you look at some of the problems people have today, all I can think is, fuck, you guys wouldn't last 5 minutes in the 1980s. We didn't have all this crap. First world problems. I'm telling you. I grew up in a completely different era. Anyway, I'm like reminiscing in my head. Oh. So, anything about blogging? Blogging, anything. And probably, you know what, more reviews of writing with publishing shit. I want to do more of those. Which is kind of along the lines of trying this draft to digital. So, self-publishing. I'm going to finish Kingmaker in Reedsy, and then I know. I still have to figure out what I really want to do. Atticus, but there's no there's no free version of Atticus. You have to actually buy it, which is $150 that I don't necessarily have. But I can give this draft to digital a shot. Like I was kind of disappointed in Hemingway, the Hemingway app. It doesn't save your stuff, and it's cool that it'll scan through your writing and highlight the problems in it, but it's lacking severely as a writing tool. So I don't know if I'd ever keep using it. Like I used it that one time, and it just, eh. I have Grammarly Chrome extension installed on my computer, or on Chrome, obviously, and it works perfect in WordPress. And it works great in Readsy. So between Readsy's scanning feature and Grammarly, my bases are covered. So I was like, I don't know. Hemingway might have some potential for something, I guess, but I don't know. I think there's better tools out there. Anywho. And I won't do best of lists until I actually try stuff. That's one thing I'm very, very anal about with myself, especially. I will never write best of lists for myself unless I'm able to call something the best of. I don't like doing that. I hate it when my clients make me do it, and I won't do it for WriterSanctuary. If I call something the best and I've never tried it before, then it just makes me look like an asshole. I don't want to do that. If I say something's the best, that's because I find something of high quality, and I will never say that Word, LibreOffice, or what's another one? Notepad, no. Word, LibreOffice, and there's Evernote are the best writing apps for authors, because they're not. They're word processors. they're great for everything else. I'm looking for stuff that is tailored for authors. Like one of the big reasons why I like Readsy and CreateSpace, even though it's buggy as shit, is that it's tailored for authors to publish your book. So you have your front matter, your back matter. If you can add your epilogues, prologues, whatever's, and the formatting tools that it comes with. They're specifically designed for books. Word is not. Word is a word processor. And so I will never add that to any of my lists for writing a book. Same with Google Docs. Sure, they have some good features to them. They could probably help you out. They're great, but I don't know. I'm looking for something that's more tailored specifically to authors. So I had such a terrible day. Anxiety sucks. This is just the way that my brain is. Yep. Well, everybody has anxiety once in a while. Even I. I will have anxiety once in a while. But that's also because I do way too much. My brain never stops. Which is part of why I'm trying to dump a lot of stuff that is essentially wasting my time. I'd rather put that time into finishing my book. Rewriting 7. So there's a lot of things I'll be changing coming 2023. The schedule format that I have, it works great. So I just need to fine tune what I'm working on. So, and not everyone has an anxiety disorder. Try feeling this way every day. I do. I have an anxiety disorder. I have an eating disorder, and I am manic depressive bipolar. And I've been diagnosed with those. That's just not me talking out my ass. That is actual clinical. So yeah, difference is that I've learned to live with it for the past 30 years. How do you overcome the anxiety? Because I have to deal with that. I actually wrote a blog post on WriterSanctuary.com about dealing with anxiety. And I was going to do a video about it. It kept getting postponed though because of other things. That video is going to take me a while to put together. I think it'd be awesome addition. Because I go over the things that I do to deal with anxiety, and I also go over quite a bit of scientific stuff that you can try. So, but yeah, good times. Personally, the biggest thing for me is that I just I put in a great deal of effort to choose to be a certain way. It doesn't always work, but on days that it does, I feel great. Then there's days where I have my rants. So I can't say it works perfectly every time, but yeah. Everybody has their mechanisms. And it took me a while to find mine, but I can usually deal with stuff pretty well. Despite everything I've gone through. Takes a lick and keeps on ticking. Anyway. AI bad inspiration for writing. Oh, I better, where do I get my ideas? So don't forget. Alright. What else can we do? Oh, speaking of, I'm still debating on doing WordCamp in Denver next year. Doing a talk. So that might actually be a lot of fun. Maybe I should look that up. WordCamp Denver. So I know a lot of people that actually will travel to Denver to see that. Question mark. Of course, we'll have to trim it down a bit because I don't think they'll let me. I can't say that I'm outright vulgar, but I'm definitely not safe for work. Depends on the day. Some days I'm really not safe for work. Anything else anybody can think of? We've got more reviews of stuff. Drafted Digital. I'm going to check that out probably tonight. Who knows? I might just make a first look at it for Wednesday. Ooh, so if I do a first look, I can't look at it yet until I do that because I like the first looks are my reactions to any piece of software I come across. So when you're seeing me in those videos using a tool for the first time, that's my exact reaction as I'm going through it. So it's kind of like a reaction video, but for software. And sometimes I come across things that make me ask, what the fuck? So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do Drafted Digital for Wednesday's video. Yeah. Maybe, okay, we'll do that. Yeah, Wednesday. And then after I use it a few times, maybe I'll do a review on it. Wednesday video. This is probably the best handwriting I've ever had. Like, I can read my shit. My handwriting's usually atrocious. Huh. Using a new pen. Anywho, well, it is almost 8 o'clock. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, or any ideas for what we can do for content for 2023? More update videos on programs you already use. All right, hey, that's a good idea. Update videos for programs. So what do you mean by update videos for programs? Because I think I've done a how to set up the goals. Yeah, we'll do the card here in a minute. I was just asking if anybody had any more ideas before we do that. Like I didn't do a video, I did a blog post. Like when I did a used Ezoic's basic platform last year, and I found it was severely lacking In fact, I lost money because Basic wasn't paying me nearly as much as what AdSense was paying me. And the whole setup for it was convoluted as shit. It didn't work at the very beginning. It was just a raggedy mess. And so I'm like, nah, because they were going to pay me quite a bit, actually, to do a blog post and videos for it. But after spending a month with it, I'm like, there's no way in God's green earth I'm not promoting this. So I did a blog post or a review on it of my experiences with Basic. So I lost out on like $1,500, but I couldn't stand it. It was horrible. It did slow my website down because it was doing way too many third-party calls. The payout was all over the place. It was never an accurate reading on its analytics. It never gave you a grand total of when you were going to get paid. It did pay me in PayPal, so that was one thing that it did. They said they were going to do with it. But it was just, as soon as I switched from Basic back to AdSense, my the amount of money generated from the blog jumped up like 3 times. So I'm like, no, we're not going to be using Basic. So, that's what happens. Sometimes you get somebody who wants you to do sponsored videos and blog posts, but it was just a mess. I hated it. So you lose out on money. That's how I am. That's probably one of the biggest problems I'm going to run into down the road. Like if I ever got the channel to be popular and all that, is that I can't be bought. If your platform has problems with it, I'm going to share it. So that means I'm probably not going to make a lot of money down the road. But then there's some tools like Green Geeks. I'll promote Green Geeks. Their servers are wicked fast. Grammarly is another one I would promote the shit out of. Fireball. Reedsy. So there's a few brands out there that I would probably promote quite a bit of. Not that they would pay me for it. Tips for world building and nonfiction writing. Here we go. World building. I like world building. Like I'm in the process of kind of world building for Kingmaker. It's dark fantasy, and a lot of what's in it is inspired by games like RPG games like D&D and stuff, and EverQuest and whatnot. But I'm building the whole thing from scratch. I don't know. I like. Yeah. A year ago, you used Linktree. I did. I made a Linktree account. I think I've only used it the one time. I wasn't a big fan of Linktree either. It was a page of links. I mean, fuck, I could do that on my blog. So I never used it. Yeah, there's some tools out there that are like pointless. that I find pointless. It might work great for some people, but like with Linktree, I made that one account and I completely forgot that it was even there until you brought it up. So it just, for me, I might as well just make a page on my blog and just put my links in it. In fact, I could do whatever I want with that. Keyword Surfer, yeah, I still use Keyword Surfer actually. That's one of my Keyword Surfer, and actually it's Surfer SEO now. And Keywords Everywhere is another one I use a lot of. So update videos for programs I use. Okay, so that gives me a few ideas. I do like Surfer's. I tried their AI for creating headers, and it works. I'm against AI in all forms, even if it's just creating headers. I can do headers myself. I'd rather learn how to do it all. And so that's one big reason why I will never use AI, because I value knowledge and I love learning new things. And so by letting AI do it for me, it takes away the learning part. I love learning. So, but like I had Keyword Surfer SEO do a whole article on, I think I put in Text Broker, and the terms it used throughout the entire article were incorrect. It kept saying your Text Broker portfolio. You don't have a portfolio in Text Broker. You have your profile, and then you have your samples. You only get 3 samples, and the AI just fucked it all up. Like, so you can't trust that either. So, link trees for people who don't know shared hosting and WordPress exists. Well, you got a good point. Not everybody has their own blog, I guess, and that's something I got to keep in mind. Is that a lot of people out there don't have a blog. A lot of people out there as authors don't have a blog. I'm like, how? Why? Even Stephen King has a fan site or 2. People, market yourselves with a blog, man. But yeah, Austin brings up a good point. All right, I don't even remember where my link tree's at. I might have to look back at that video because I forgot. There's another one too. What's the other one? There's Linktree, and there's another one that's just like it. I can't think of it. I guess just Google Linktree alternative. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, you know what? Marketing. More marketing content, I bet, would be a good one. Especially when it comes to ebooks. Because I would love to dive into doing more experimental advertisings and marketing platforms. Now, I know that the reason why I haven't really dove too much into marketing is because A Freelancer's Tale is an extremely niche book. Unless you know who I am or give a rat's ass about how I started freelance writing, you're not going to buy the book. And so, I don't think dumping a lot of time and money into marketing is really going to be ideal for A Freelancer's Tale. That's why I've been waiting until Kingmaker. As soon as Kingmaker's done, oh yeah, I'm going balls to the walls. So I want to be using everything for Kingmaker. But Freelancer's Tale, not so much. Like, I'm still going to try a few other things. A few ad placements here and there. But for the most part, marketing ebooks using Pinterest and other platforms. I've always wanted to try using Pinterest. And I hear a lot of people have had a lot of good luck with Pinterest. And so Pinterest is on my absolute to-do list. I have a Pinterest account. I never use it. I've had a Pinterest account since like 2013. I forgot what was on it, so I logged in. Like, wow, I did this shit back when I was first started writing. There's like 5 things in it. I never use it. So I'm thinking about making a whole new account specifically for WriterSanctuary, because I can share my book covers. Like, I can share the book covers from Wattpad in it. I've done that a couple times. The silly thing is that some of the views to my blog have come from the 5 images I have on Pinterest. So it does kind of work. So I think I wanted to give that a shot and try to put a little bit more time into Pinterest, especially with Canva, because you can use Canva to share on social media, and I would love to make some memes for writers. I've already got a couple of really good ones rolling on my head. Plus, I use Canva to write create the ebook covers for Wattpad and Inkitt. So I'm going to promote my ebook using Pinterest SEO and their PPC tool. See, I haven't tried their PPC tool, but Pinterest is definitely on my radar. But I have read recently how Pinterest has been losing a little bit of its edge. So I don't know. It's probably going to be one of those things where I'm jumping on the bandwagon after it's already gone. Story of my life. And I also want to do more research into low content books. I don't know how many of those I'll ever make, because when I write a book, I write a book. Like, I might do some notepads that are cool. Maybe I'll do some designs for it or something for WriterSanctuary. Like my shirt that says I just want to write shit, or I grammar properly. But for those, I'm kind of wanting to play around with fourth wall to make those products. And so, I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to try next year. The fun part is trying to figure out what to do. And I also want to try KDP's, I talked about it a couple times, Kindle Vella. And depending on how many I would need to write, I could probably start Kindle Vella now. Because if I can do it like I do with Despair, I can write an episode, take an hour and a half, 2 hours a day or a week to write an episode of Kindle Vella. I could probably do that. So, cool. We got some good ideas going on. Oh, and you have no idea how good it makes me feel that no one is bringing up content mills. I do feel bad though, because like I said, most of my viewers subscribe to the channel. Most of the subscribers recently are because of the content mill stuff. I'm just, I outgrew it. I've even made a video on it and a blog post. So I don't know. Lots of things to check out. Why are you frowny face? What did I say? We were just talking about Pinterest. You don't like Pinterest? I'm sorry that I don't do content mill stuff anymore. I don't know. Alrighty. It is 8 o'clock. And I'm out of Fireball. Alrighty, so last week we were supposed to do our card for the week every day. Today I will learn and grow. It's a daily affirmation. And I'm always doing that anyway. I'm always focused on self-improvement in any form. I don't believe anything is ever a failure as long as you learn something from it, then it becomes a life experience. So everything I'm learning all the time. So hopefully that helped out anybody. Oh, baby. Let's see what our card is for this week. And I know I forgot to put it in. I forgot to put it on the channel. Okay. This week's card. I do agree with Sam. These are more affirmation-y. Yes, that's a word. As opposed to the other ones that I was doing before. The other ones I had before were more interactive, I think. They were more engaging. These are just more affirmations, which are good. I mean, they're not bad. I think I like the cards more. Okay, so this week, every day, we're going to focus on I'm getting stronger every day. I already feel that. I am getting better, more powerful. If you strike me down and become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. But that's how I feel all the time anyway. But yeah, tell yourself, I'm getting stronger every day. Because every day is a new lesson. I learn shit all the time. Add the card to the community tab. That was Neo hitting up my Instagram. Yeah, I'll even put it on the keyboard so I remember. Last time I did that, I did. So now it's standing up here so I know. Before I try to type anything, put that in the tab. Thank you, Neo. You have plenty of content mill videos. I binged them for so long and then signed up for Textbooker and they had almost no jobs available. I should check out theirs, still dry. They do go back and forth. I know that Chris, who isn't here today, Chris is he's been busy with a lot of Textbooker teams. So make sure you're signing up with every team you can on Textbooker. Like, there was a time where I had so many direct order clients and team orders going that it didn't matter if there would be like absolutely nothing in the open pool, but I had so much going on in the teams and direct orders that I never really grabbed it. In fact, when you look at my stats, the majority of all the work I've ever completed were from teams. So, and then the direct orders, and then it was the open pool by very, very few in the open pool. So Well, in comparison, I think it was like 600 orders in the open pool and like 2,000 in one of them and 2,000 in the other or something like that. It was like stupid high. So make sure you're getting on all the teams you can. I still write stuff down to remember stuff. Yeah. So do I. I've got a notepad there. I've got sticky pads over here. I've got my notepad here. This is from Omaha Word Camp, which is where I was in 2019. Yep, I was in Omaha, Nebraska. I've been to Kansas City. I didn't get to go to St. Louis when they did the last Word Camp before COVID struck because I had a charity event that weekend, so I couldn't go. And then they got somebody in-house to do Salt Lake. I wanted to go to San Diego, but we already had people over there. This year, I'm going to shoot for... I don't know if I'm going to go to WordCamp Denver for Green Geeks or for myself. Because I would like to talk... I can actually do both. So, I might just do that. I'm really excited to give that a shot. I don't know if I'll be able to talk in front of people, though. Because it's not like there's the 8 of us. 4 at the moment. But... I'll be talking to a room of 40. I don't know. I can do it, I think. Chris mentioned teams, and when I was level 4, I got more work with the teams. I'm back to a level 3. I just might apply anyway. The worst they can do is tell me no. Exactly. Like back in the day, I applied to every freaking team that was on the list. If they had work on it, I applied. So... And the teams are where a vast majority of my income came from for Dex Broker. She's got like major gnats on her armpit. But if you let me brush them out, this big ass. See? Yeah, I know that one hurt, huh? I'm sorry. Okay, you should go and do a vlog about it. Content for the channel. Oh, for WordCamp? Oh yeah, if I do WordCamp, I'll probably do a live stream for WordCamp. So yeah, that'll be I'll do a vlog for if I do WordCamp. A series of them, probably a couple. Because usually it's a 3-day weekend, and we get there on Friday at the after part or the kickoff party, and then Saturday and Sunday. I think the after party's on Saturday. Depends on the WordCamp. I think last year we had the after party on Saturday, but we could still go that following Sunday, even though it was starting to wind down. So, I don't know. I'll definitely, no matter what, it's going to be on WordPress.tv, so. And I think we might also be on Zoom, too. I don't know. It depends on how things are set up now that COVID's restrictions are up. So, but yeah, usually they're in July. So yeah, that'll be a summer thing I do. I think it'll be fun. Anywho, alrighty. Ow! Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns before we wrap it up today? Hey, look, I got a big gnat off here. Yeah. Shadow. You missed most of the show, baby. Where you been? Where you been? You sleeping? No? You sleeping? You missed most of the show. Anywho, for those of you who are just watching who don't know, I do have a book on Amazon right now. It's A Freelancer's Tale is available in ebook and paperback format. It's a story about how I got started as a freelance writer, from first starting off with Text Broker all the way into what I do today. And it's all while dealing with the worst depression of my entire life. It's a story about never giving up. And the link is in the description down below. But I think we're about ready to wrap things up. You guys gave me quite a few ideas, and I'm going to be going over. I'm going to generalize a lot of them. Like the drafted digital, I do want to do more reviews for writing software and formatters. So that is definitely on the list. And Pinterest SEO, I was going to do that anyway. So I don't know. Every time Ron gives me an idea, I wind up running with it. That's how I finished my book in the first place. The programs I use, and then world building for nonfiction writing. Oh, if you want to do, Austin, if you're still here, world building for nonfiction writing, check out Campfire Writing. I did a review on it on WriterSanctuary's blog. In fact, I think I have a video on it too. If you're into fantasy, that is great for world building. They have a section set up where you can add your own magic systems, characters, items. You can upload maps. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to connect the maps you can make on Dungeon Alchemist into Campfire Writing. It depends on how they save. So I'm trying to figure out how the logistics for all that, and then I'll probably do a blog post about it. But check out Campfire Writing if you like world building, because there's a lot of stuff that it does. It's really cool platform, and it's relatively cheap if you want to upgrade to expand what it can do. But the free version, you only get to write up to 25,000 words, and you can use each one of the modules that it comes with, but it's kind of limited. So like you can only track one, I think it's one character you can put in the stats for. So you'd have to go through and look at it. But for world building for fantasy, that's definitely a worthwhile tool. Anywho, I guess we'll wrap this up. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already. And does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Really? And then we have one more video until the end of the year. I'm pretty jazzed. I'm rolling back a lot of useless things. So, yeah. I'm here. All right, I'll check it out. Awesome. Yep, it's free to sign up. So, I mean, really don't lose anything but time messing around with it. And it does have a dark mode, and the front and back matter was kind of squiffy to get to find, but I was able to find it eventually. And I think it exports in all the popular formats too. So, all in all, and it does have its own reading community to it, so you can upload your manuscripts to their server, and then other people can read and rate your work. And you also get a profile that you can share with links to your other stuff. Or am I thinking of a different platform? I might be thinking of Readsy. Like the Readsy writing prompts has a separate profile page than the author for the Readsy authored page. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay, I can't remember if Campfire has its own. I think it does, though, if I remember right. This is what happens when you go over a ton of different software. You can't ever keep them straight. All right. Anywho, I guess we're going to wrap this up, everybody. Have a great week. If I don't see you before next Wednesday or next Monday, have a merry and safe Christmas. Enjoy the weekend and make some magic happen. I know I'm going to. So I guess we'll wrap it up then. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Monday. Unless I make a video on Wednesday, then you'll watch me. Have a great week.